And she can help with Sabrina?
Yes.
Okay, good.
But
what?
her favors are kind of expensive, but I'm blood, so it's all good.
Oh.
Family discount.
Expensive? I mean, money isn't an object right now, so
Okay.
that's fine.
Yeah, it might not be money. She might call you for a favor or two.
Oh, I do favors all the time. That's fine, too.
Okay, good. Well,
Yeah.
just wait till you meet her.
Okay, Sistas fans. Now, Andi, well, she said she was from the streets. She knows streets, avenues, corners, back alleys. She's hood. Nah, she about to find out how non-hood her ass is. Oh man, okay, so folks, before Madam made her glorious appearance in the final seconds of this week's episode of Sistas, Fatima made it clear, like, hey, you know what? If there's anybody that can help out Sabrina, it's my cousin. She knows everybody. But her favors are kind of expensive. That's no problem. Money's no object. Well, see, even so, I am family. I'm blood, so there's like the family discount. But yeah, maybe it might not be money. It might be a favor or favors. Oh no, that's all good. I'm good. Yeah, I do favors all the time. Andi, this ain't what you think it is, girl. When it comes to like the mob, mafia, gangsters and whatnot, and I looked it up because I knew some of this stuff off the top of my head, but favors aren't just like, hey, can you drop me off or pick me up at the airport, or could you give me advice about something? Like, hey, I need some girl talk, or hey man, I got this girl that I'm feeling, could you hook me up with her? No. Counterfeiting, hiding a body, whacking a guy, you just never know. But I think that when it comes to Andi being a lawyer, I'm wondering if it could be a situation where once Madam learns of who Andi is, her expertise, what she does, it's quite possible that she's going to be asking for legal favors. Now, the easiest way to sum it up is, I think if we don't know if, because in the promo for next week, Andy's like, so she can get Sabrina out of jail? Fatima goes, absolutely. Andi goes, legally? Angela goes, absolutely not. Now, I know she wants to get Sabrina out of jail, but I don't know if Andi's going to go through with this. Later on in the trailer, when we see Madam, Angela, and Fatima go to confront Deja, Andi's nowhere to be seen. So it's safe to say that, Andi, has her chat with Madam at the beginning of the episode, and after that, she leaves. So we don't, know how long this conversation is going to take place. And we also don't know if Andi is going to get into an agreement with, Madam to get Sabrina out of jail, because perhaps to her this method of doing things isn't going to work out so well. This isn't the way she rolls. And that's why I said, yeah, Danny, Madam, and Fatima would get away just fine. They would get away way too fine. So I'm thinking this is a haves and have-not scenario if Andi does take the deal. Remember, the Malones got in some legal issues. One of the first, big cases while Jim was on the bench, and he let it slide. I mean, there was so much evidence that it just seemed way too obvious this guy did it, so I let him off. And as a result, this guy, his family, they do favors for each other every now and then. I help him out legally, and they help me out whenever I need some gangster shit done. I feel like the same could be applied here. Yes, Andi's a divorce lawyer, but, given that she knows different lawyers here and there, this could be a very steep hole she falls into. Honestly, I don't even think I'm that much interested in what kind of favors or what the price is going to be for Madam's services. I'm more curious as to whether or not Andi's going to go through with it. Because remember, this goes against what she stands for. I mean, Remember how she gave like the preachy speech, but accurate speech, because I said the same thing to Fatima and Zach about not doing, hood stuff against Hayden and landing in jail. Sure, he's a pain in the ass. He does way too much. But guess what? He's walking around free and clear while you all are the ones who are locked up in jail. So what I'm saying is, I really hope that Andi reads the terms and conditions, unlike us who sign up for student loans, before she decides to deal with Madam. I think she's way out of her realm. I know she wants to help her friend. And like I said before, even if she doesn't, but I think she's probably going to do it because it means helping out Sabrina. And she honestly has no other options at this point to get Sabrina out of jail. I think Andi's going to do it. And I don't want anyone else to ever say, Andi's not a good friend. No, she's making deals with proverbial devils to get her friend out of jail. Danny was the one giving her the hard time. And where is she out? She's out on a date with some dude. So, yeah. And kind of a segue here, but I think if nothing else, Danny knows that Fatima is Andi's hopeful, help to get Sabrina out of jail. This is going to make things even harder for Karen because now all the girls are really going to love Fatima because she helped Andi out. She helped Maurice and Sabrina. And by association, Danny's going to be like, girl, thank you so much. So, yeah. All right. Well, that's pretty much all I got here. What do you think Madam's fee to Andi's going to be? Will it be financial? Will it be favors? We'll just have to wait and find out. And like I said, my biggest question is, how far will Andi go to get Sabrina out of jail? So, with that being said, thanks so much for tuning in. Like and subscribe. Follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. And with that being said, I'll catch you in the next one.